Hey guys, Ultimate Kill here, and here are some tips for when you start playing DC Dark Legion. First of all, prioritize upgrading the war room, because you can still upgrade the war room without taking up a construction slot. The faster you upgrade the war room, the faster you can unlock new buildings, giving you more resources. Speaking of construction, you might want to consider getting the second construction queue. This is the only thing worth buying with actual money. It helps so much to keep up with the number of buildings you will unlock while rushing the war room. Gems are the rarest currency. When you start off, you get a large amount of them as a welcome gift, but afterwards, you're only going to get tiny amounts of it through events and dailies. Eventually, you will run out since you will be spending more than you're gaining. This is why you should only use your gems to buy World Anvil Fragments, also known as W.A.Fs. While you can purchase other things in the store, saving up for W.A.Fs is better because the rest of the items in the store can already be obtained by just doing dailies. Buying other gem-related items is not worth it, since you'll run out of gems and miss out on those sweet W.A.Fs. As for everything that costs dollars, just use Batman's money. My mistake was buying everything in the shop at the start, and I ran out of gems very quickly. Only to realize it wasn't even worth the gems. W.A.Fs are the only ones worth buying in the long run. For leveling up characters, your best bet is to focus on 5 characters while appointing the rest in the training nexus, because you'll be using them in the future. Don't worry if you accidentally or purposefully use resources on characters that you don't want anymore. You're able to reset them for free. Just click on the character, then click the top right. You'll get back all the materials you have invested. Do note that there will be a 5-minute cooldown for each character. If you have any spare armor you're not using, just equip it on anyone who doesn't have armor, including the epic or purple one. If you want to get resources and energy keys quickly, spam the world map and finish everything that you can. Speaking of world map, it is recommended to send all 3 of your attackers to an expedition right before you sleep, or go for a long AFK session for AFK rules. Only use your drones for upgrading buildings. Laboratory research will not only take time, but also use up chips, so don't waste any on it. Early game chips will be your worst enemy, so keep in mind when you're doing your shelter upgrades. Also, make sure to have someone appointed for the research and production rooms to speed up the progress. If you see a yellow message icon on your heroes in your base or the shelter, click on them for easy loot that ranges from resources to energy keys and even gems. For the anti-crime network, only do Genis Gathering because it's way easier to get all the other resources like chips, alloy, and EXP. Focus on the stimulators. Auto farming the training simulator is the best way to get EXP in early games and end games. Also, try to get the free XP whenever you're there. Collecting this should be one of the first things you should do after logging in. Moving on to league tips. Just join or create your own league if you're 7 days within the release or in the new servers. As soon as you join a league, go to League Research and use all of your league donations. They'll recharge within 6 hours. Do all of your coordinated assaults or wars and assist your league members with theirs for the bonus resources and league contribution. The league bonuses have a cap though, so make them count. For the mystery store, remember to save all your gems to buy only W.A.Fs. Whereas for the league store, save all your currency for the end game ship by scrolling all the way down, then buying the quantum components to upgrade the ship in the hangar. Show where the hangar is in the video. Oh. Last but not least, for the meta brawl, only buy the simulators and chips. The armor isn't worth it. Personal tip, if there is a choice to pick a specific shard or champion, always pick Poison Ivy. She summons 1 healing vine and 2 damage thorns, which turns your 5v5 into an 8v5. And it can even get shielded by Dr. Fate. And if you're lucky, the thorns can act as a shield against high damage single target attacks, taking the bullet for your champions. Then afterwards, the thorns can just respawn, unlike your champions. Well, that should be all for the tips and tricks for beginners to intermediate. Outro!
it? Come on, you guys can do better! Earth's depending on you.